file formats. Now we'll take the same example as we saw on the file extensions. See, file extensions are pretty much these three letters, the extensions to say that this is the file extension, and the sole purpose is to say that, okay, it has to be associated to an app. So when it says mp3, the whatever three apps that opens for mp3s, it will open. Likewise for png, based on these file extension, these app has to open. So just to associate it with app is why you have a file extension, to make the job easier. But then there is something called file encoding, the file format. All the files, no matter it's an audio file or a video file or image file, it is stored as zeros and ones. Now even these zeros and ones are basically encoded as in a format. So image will have a different format, mp3 will have a different format. Now let's see, just because I changed the file extension as mp3, you can't open this with VLC. I mean, VLC will not play at all. I mean, because when it goes through the file format, when it looks at the bits, it knows that it is not an mp3, so it doesn't place. So we'll change it to PNG again. So the file format is basically the structure of the file inside. Now this file, if you see, it is 6.5 MB. How the zeros and ones are structured, all those zero, I mean, when you say 6.5 MB, that's like whole lot of zeros and ones. So how the zeros and ones are stored in the file or your hard disk or whatever disk you have. So that's what talks about the file format. The same for mp3 or whatever application you take. So that's how you have to look at file formats.